Hi, this is Matthew Cratter from Trader University, and today I want to talk about my favorite momentum stocks for this week. If you're interested in momentum stocks in general, or just want to see what I'm trading, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Now, we've been seeing a historic rotation here out of some of the enterprise software names and some of the names we've been trading. So, guys got to pay really close attention to your stops. Don't try to pick bottoms here on stocks like Roku, Zscaler, Twilio. These are all breaking down these names that have been sort of the leading momentum stocks. Momentum stocks, you want to buy them when they're going up, not try to pick a bottom when they're going down. Many of these, they can go down anywhere from 30 to 90%. But fortunately, there's been a rotation, and some of the things that we've been rotating into have been working quite well. Gold and the gold stocks continue to perform quite well. GLD, and then my favorite gold stock is Kirkland Gold. Still like these for the long haul. The semiconductors have been showing really interesting strength in the face of some really bad market weakness. So Teradyne, TER, just a great looking chart showing really good relative strength here. LRCX, which is Lam Research. Definitely under institutional accumulation here. It's just, you can tell by the chart, we're just being, the stock's being bought on the dip. So even when you have big down days like yesterday, you can see the stock really, Lam Research, LRCX, really didn't sell off at all. CRUS would be the last one. Cirrus Logic, an old name in among semiconductors, but also looks like it's being accumulated by institutions on weakness here. In terms of tech stocks, I would stay away from all the software names. The two FANG stocks, the only two that are really holding in here are Apple and Google. And probably the worst one is Netflix. Netflix continuing to break down as we expected and talked about in a previous video. Next up, the defense names, which we talked about last week, also holding really well here, being accumulated institutionally. I don't know if this means the U.S. is about to go to war somewhere. Hopefully not. LMT, Lockheed Martin, just looking really good. NOC, Northrop Grumman, also another really strong name here. If you want to trade it using an ETF, you can look at the Spider Aerospace and Defense ETF, XAR. Is another way to just sort of buy a basket of these. Next up, we have some really interesting strength, probably due to the low interest rates in home builders, DHI. It's not really what you'd expect at this point in the economic cycle, but I could see a situation here where the stock market sells off quite sharply, and yet housing somehow holds in. You know, the last crisis, the great financial crisis, was really a housing crisis, and so in an environment of money printing, quantitative easing, we could see perhaps housing hold up much better in this coming recession than it did in the last, and we could have the stock market go down a lot, and home prices continue to outperform because homes are real assets. And as you try to reinflate the economy, things like gold and real estate will do well. So that may be one reason we're seeing really good relative strength among the home builders. DHI, which is DR Horton, KBH, just breaking the new highs here. PHM, Pulte, and Lennar is the last one, LEN, also showing amazing strength. And then to go along with that, there are a couple consumer stocks that you'd be surprised by, but Restoration Hardware, now called RH, does home furnishings. Looks like it's also under institutional accumulation here. I don't normally like retailers, but these two. And then here's one from Brandon, one of my listeners and subscribers, FND. Just really showing amazing relative strength here. Floor and Decor Holdings. So thanks, Brandon, for that. If you guys have other momentum stocks you're watching, be sure to drop them in the comments below so we can all share. And then finally, two bonus names here in the medical equipment space. PODD, Insulet Corporation. Just it's been going up while the market's going down. Medical equipment, supplies, and distribution. Always a good sign when you have this kind of relative strength. PODD, MEDP would be the other one. Also holding really well. It's a biotech name. So I like those, all those from the long side. And it looks like we're getting another breakdown in Tesla for those of you who are short like I am. Tesla, not something you certainly want to be long going into their next earnings or going into a recession. So I really like this name, especially playing it with put spreads. If you've listened this far, you may also be interested in some of my courses. And these courses will teach you ways to sort of leverage your returns in these momentum stocks, especially swing trading with options. Very, very helpful course if you want to sort of juice your returns in options trading. If you know nothing about options and want to sort of go from A to Z, this is a course I'm in the process of building out. Probably has 15, 20 lectures already. Learn to Trade Options Like a Pro is a great one. And then our flagship course, Learn to Trade Stocks Like a Pro. If you're interested in any of these and want to try them out, I can give you a special YouTube code just for my YouTube listeners. So if you just click here, click in the notes, in the description notes below, come here, click Get It Now. And if you click right here where it says have a coupon code, just type in YouTube 2019 and click Update. And instead of the monthly tuition being $125 a month, this will lower it down to $99 a month for you guys. I really want everyone to be able to have access to this. So you can subscribe to just one month, watch all the courses and cancel. There are no long-term contracts, though I certainly have a bunch of courses on here. And so it'd be something that I'd encourage you to check out. If you're interested in real estate, have a real estate course, Real Estate Investing Made Easy. In the process of building a futures course, make money with IPOs, swing trade with options, which we already spoke about. So if you're interested in online courses and self-study, now's a great time to sort of catch up and expand your knowledge, especially when the markets are choppy. We're in this is kind of a difficult trading environment. And so September is usually, it's actually historically the worst month for market returns. And so it's a good time to sort of take a breather and expand your knowledge and just become a better trader while you watch this volatility unfold. Definitely will be easier markets in the future. So conserve your cash out there. Make sure you stick to your stop losses. And if you have any other stocks that you're looking at that you'd like to share with the group, just drop them in the comments below. Be sure to subscribe to my channel. Click like on this video if you found it helpful. And I really appreciate you guys listening and all your input. You're really an awesome audience. Look forward to seeing you in the next video.